TARS AI. This is the Thai USDT token, and why I think something could be happening in this chart right now. Now, of course, this is a smaller altcoin. It's under $50 million at the moment, market cap. So it's going to come with quite a bit of volatility on both the upside and downside. Now, I like to hold some of these smaller altcoins. Not Thai USDT at the moment because I don't have any dry powder. But when I do, it is a market I will look into. But once the bull cycle starts, I do like to trade these smaller altcoins just because they have so much more volatility. And when the Bitcoin bull cycle starts, I think there is going to be more opportunities, more probabilities of an upside. It's not foolproof, okay, but there's going to be more probability of an upside. And what I'm seeing for TARS AI right now is a falling wedge breakout that has happened just a couple of days back. I've talked about this breakout here. Okay, I think this could actually be validated on the 3-day time frame because it's going to be interesting because this is a falling wedge on the 3-day time frame where the bears actually try to break down from this falling wedge. In my opinion, shorting a falling wedge is pretty risky because I've seen a lot of them come back up into the pattern and invalidate that bearish breakdown. And in fact, for this situation, it did, and it actually led to a breakout of this pattern here. Now, falling wedges are a very common pattern. In fact, probably the most common pattern I think you guys should train your eyes to see because it usually tells you that it's going to break to the upside. Now, price target for TARS AI here, the short-term price target is going to be about 13 cents. I didn't make that up. You basically measure the opening of the pattern, right? And you put it on top of the actual breakout points. If you guys don't know falling wedges or any of these patterns I talk about in terms of technical analysis, use Grok. It is very useful. So let's say, for example, what is a falling wedge? That will save you a lot of time, in actually finding it on the internet and clicking on links, right? So this will give you a pretty accurate response from what I'm reading so far, okay? So this is a tool that you can definitely use to familiarize yourself with these patterns if you guys are new to trading. But let's get back to TARS AI here. Now, TARS AI here, it broke out of this pattern, trying to get on top of that daily 21 SMA here, which is resistance currently at about that 8.4 cents level, right? And then you're going to hit resistance at about that 9.5 cents level, right? And then that's just on this time frame. So quite a bit of resistance along the way. Let's see what TARS AI does. Could it blast through some of these resistance levels? That's in the cards. I think that's a possibility, right? And of course, these are just my opinions and speculations. None of what I'm saying here is financial advice, of course. You got to do your own due diligence. You also got to consider the downside as well because it could still dump back into the pattern here, just like we've seen with this bear trap, right? That is something to be considering. And of course, I want to say that price targets are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less. Very much depends on the type of market that we're in. And right now, I think we're in a very bullish market because Bitcoin has actually just broke on top of its previous all-time highs at about the 110K level, okay? So this is basically what I'm seeing for TARS AI. If you guys want to continue seeing more of TARS AI, especially if it breaks through this price target here, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, subscribe. I will bring you guys an update if enough of you guys want to see it. And this wraps it up for this video. I'll see you on the next one.